Hey, have any of you guys seen any superhero movies lately? Raise your hand if you have. Yeah, superhero movies are the thing. But, have you heard about the newest superhero movie? I'm going to tell you all about it. Good morning. In a time of Captain America, Iron Man, Batman, Wonder Woman, robots and artificial intelligence, undercover agents, and alliances of multi-talented heroes, we are here to tell you of our newest superhero. He was born in Philadelphia way back in 1951. And as a young lad, he was known to visit such places as the Electric Factory, not the one there now, the original. He saw such towering greats as the infamous and famous Jimi Hendrix, which inspired him to teach himself how to play the bass, and to this day he loves to play the bass when he's not saving us. Later in his life, he served his country by joining the U.S. Air Force. Risked life and limb and met many a people, and thus has lots of interesting stories by driving a taxi cab through Philadelphia. Until finally, he found himself here in Voorhees, and not just anywhere in Voorhees, but here in our very own Osage Elementary School. His day begins quite normally at 6:30 a.m. Well, maybe just a little before 6:30 a.m. We know him as Mr. Russ. He comes to work every day, opens up the building, lights are on, and before he begins his day, he likes to collect his thoughts and organize what he will be doing for the day. So he sits down and does what anyone should do. You can't see? We'll open the curtain a little more. He does what anyone can do. He relaxes and contemplates the things of the day. And in a moment of peace, quiet and solitude, it begins. I say, Mr. Farrell, it begins. Mr. Russ has a very distinct tone.
Mr. Russ, there's a delivery that needs to be moved immediately.
Wouldn't you know it? Luckily, Mr. Russ is here to help save the day. With the power of 10 human beings, he helps move and deliver every box in the pile. Up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane, no, it's Super Russ! Superhuman strength. With that, Mr. Russ goes back to his contemplation of the day. Russ, sit down and contemplate. It takes a lot of organizational skills to be ready for anything at any moment. And wouldn't you know it, our hero is always ready.
Mr. Russ, it's starting to snow. It's getting really deep. Could you please come shovel?
Wouldn't you know it, on a clear day like today, even though it's 90 degrees outside, the snow is coming. Mr. Russ needs to help get rid of the snow with the power and agility of 25 human beings and 4 elephants. He is able to battle the heaping and piling snow. More snow is coming, more snow is coming. Get your tools, Russ, get your tools. With his magic shovel, he waves and battles it out of the way. It's piling up, it's heaping up. No, he's defeating it. No, it's coming back. It's deeper and steeper. No, it's coming, faster and faster with a whirlwind of speed. Finally, he is able to defeat the piling up of snow. The massive amounts of snow are gone. And once again, Osage has been saved by our superhero. I didn't think he was going to get that, did you? No! But he's not just any person, he's our Super Russ. Now that the snow has been taken care of, Super Russ goes back to his chair to contemplate what else might be coming up in his day. Keep your tools, Russ, you'll need them. Keep them. So, as you all know, sometimes Mr. Russ is busy doing other things, and some of us need his help. Like, for example, I remember one day, my lights wouldn't come on, and Mr. Russ came to my room and showed me how to make the lights come on. Did you know that if you just flick a switch, they come on? Who would have thought something as simple as flicking a switch? Mr. Russ knew ahead of time. Now Mr. Russ is in full readiness, preparedness, because at this moment, he has now transformed himself, hopefully, into the true Mr. Russ that we seldom get to see. As he walks, ready and prepared, next we go.
Mr. Russ, there's an emergency. Your help is needed immediately.
Oh my goodness, there are spills in the hallway. Immediately there are spills in the hallway. Where are those spills? Oh! Who would have thought it? Immediately Mr. Russ springs into action. Wait a minute, there are more chimes. More chimes! Mr. Russ!
Mr. Russ, there's another spill! We need you in another room, quickly!
It's piling up deep in the hallway, but luckily Mr. Russ has everything.
Mr. Russ, room 120 needs you again!
Another one is spilled!
Quick! Super Russ, save the day!
Good job, Mr. Russ. Let's give Mr. Russ a hand for doing all those at one time. Let the night crew get that. And of course, then sometimes the unexpected happens. Has this ever happened to you? Mr. Russ! I can't get my feet to touch the ground! Mr. Russ, help me! Yeah, how do you fix that, Mr. Russ? Just what? No, where? What? Yeah, look at him analyzing the situation. What would you take? That one. Push hard. There you go. Let's hear it for Mr. Russ. And lunchtime here at Osage is always a wonderful time. How many of you bought lunch today? Has this ever happened to you? You've just purchased your lunch and you're walking to the table, ready to eat, and something on the floor trips you, and oh no, Mr. Russ! Mr. Russ,
there's a spill in the cafeteria. I know it's lunchtime, but we need you.
And you know what? Mr. Russ, after a long day, realizes that soon his long day will be over. As we approach 3 o'clock, as we approach 3 o'clock, Russ realizes his duty is done. As the clock chimes 3, our hero realizes that his day is ended as he flies home satisfied that he has served his community well. Tomorrow, he will do it again, and again, and again, and again, until 32 years later. And then he goes to that special place where all superheroes go eventually, the happy land of retirement. And for that, we thank you, we salute you, Mr. Super Russ. And everybody, give me an R! Give me an U! Give me an S! Give me another S! Don't stop spell! One last time! Now, we have one last special gift from Super Russ. Super Russ and his superheroes. No, you can leave that for the night crew. You can leave that for the night crew. It's time to get your axe, my friend. Everyone have a seat because Mr. Russ has a parting gift for all of you.